So I've just woken up to the news that Manchester City have drawn their game and couldn't have been a better morning. Second morning of the year and good news to follow, but hopefully the year would be similar and Arsenal would just walk over the title race. But to be very honest, I did not expect anything from Sunderland. The fact that they had so many players out and they didn't have Ballard and obviously like everyone was scared of Manchester City's run. No, Pep Guardiola's last season probably, and he wants to do this, he wants to do that, and then they are going to go on a run, and nobody is going to stop them. But I don't think we all know that this is not that Manchester City, and this is not going to be similar to the 2022 season or 2023 season where they just went on a run and steamrolled over everyone. And the game, watching the highlights, actually, I slept, and I am very disappointed that I slept because the reward for watching that for 90 minutes and watching them try and try and try and then not succeed at the end. Which, to be honest, even in the highlights, uh, I managed to not see the scoreline and see the highlights straight away, and that was also pretty rewarding. But 90 minutes would have been even more beautiful to watch. But anyway, so I think Foden, as far as I have seen the highlights, Foden was not visible at all. And even if you see Chucky was trying a bit. Oh, Haaland had a chance to score, but even Sunderland striker had a chance to score, and then at the end of the second half, even Sunderland had a free header. So there were chances for both teams to win this game, but the goalkeepers had a great game. And obviously, as far as the highlights go, Alderete and Mukiele, they absolutely marshaled Haaland, and they were like pretty good defensively. And I know that because Alderete is in my FPL team and he has done pretty well for me in this game week. But overall, if you see Haaland not scoring in the two games and then Manchester City finding it a bit difficult to win games, that is going to be the case. Even though you have contributions from Cherky and Foden, but Haaland is the center point of this team. He is still the single point of failure in this team. Other players will do it for you for 1 or 2 games, but if in a consistent 10-15 game patch where if you can stop Haaland, then Manchester City are going to find it difficult, and they did. Look at Savinho missing chances. He's not reliable at all in front of the goal. His final action is very poor, and that is why he's not a top quality player. And even like I don't know why Doku hasn't been playing, but he came and he at the end was going to score, but sorry, it is early morning, so but I think yeah, Doku tried, but Sunderland had so many players in the box, and obviously I'm pretty sure that Granny Xhaka would have had a brilliant game. He would have marshaled his troops pretty well, and yeah, very happy. And now, if you l- let's see the next few fixtures for both the teams, Arsenal and Manchester City, and how that is going to go. And if you look at the fixtures, Arsenal are going to play Bournemouth, which is red. I don't think it is a red fixture right now, but Bournemouth away, they are still pretty good. I will be reviewing this match in the evening. The games are coming thick and fast. Liverpool at home is going to be big. Then Nottingham Forest away, Manchester United at home. So they are going to play a lot of difficult fixtures. Then Leeds away is also pretty difficult. Sunderland, Brentford away. These are not easy fixtures. If you look at till the 28th of February, they are going to have a lot of difficult fixtures, and I think after that, Brighton away is also not that easy. But after that, I think they are going to have a little bit of a relaxed period. But till then, Till then, I think this is going to be a very crucial period, and the fact that Manchester City have given them this 4 point gap, they can afford to lose draw two of these fixtures, which is actually a very good advantage to have, because difficult fixtures, consider if they win these two, then in these all these fixtures, they have the most difficult probably is Chelsea at home, and then the second would be, I don't know. The second would be, I probably think at this moment of time, the second would be Leeds at home, Leeds away from home, because they have been playing really well. They drew against Liverpool as well, and they have been smashing Crystal Palace, etc. Nottingham Forest away is also difficult. Manchester United at home is also pretty difficult fixture. But if consider we draw here, then we win all our home games, and we end up drawing one of these three away games, it is going to be still fine, and Manchester City are going to drop more points. It is not like Manchester City are going to again go on a 8 game week winning run, and then eventually I think we will be ending up with playing Manchester City in near April maybe, or March. So that is going to be obviously a brilliant fixture to end the season with. But by the time we are there, I don't think in these fixtures, if we drop 6 to 8 points maybe in the next 9 game weeks, which is going to be poor, because 9 game weeks, maybe if you drop 9 points and Manchester City drop 7 or 8 points, you are still going to be pretty much fine. This is a difficult set of fixtures, to be honest, but I expect us to beat Bournemouth the way Liverpool are playing right now. We expect to beat them. Nottingham Forest away is going to be a difficult fixture, but they're not the same Nottingham Forest of last season. So again, we need to be beating them. Then Manchester United at home, they are not having the best of seasons. They are not having the their players, but probably their players would be back by then. But still, I expect Arsenal to beat Manchester United. Then Leeds away also. Leeds are one of those teams where, even though they are very good at their home, but if you want to be title winners, not contenders, you need to be winning them in that game. Sunderland at home, they are not that great away from home, and as the season goes on, it will keep they will keep getting wears and tears and all the injuries, unfit players. So by the in the second half of the season, teams like Sunderland coming to your home shouldn't be taking points, especially because they are mid-table clubs. They are not fighting for their lives for relegation. Brentford away, Tottenham away. To be honest, like, we are the best team in the league, so every fixture I look at, I think we need to win it. But yeah, it is a pretty difficult set of fixtures. Looking at Manchester City, they have Chelsea at home, which now becomes a must win, which now becomes a very pressurized game. Brighton at home should be easy. Manchester United away should not be easy. Wolves at home should be easy. Tottenham away is never easy for them. Then Liverpool away, they play Fulham at home, Newcastle, Leeds away. They also have to play Leeds away. So you look at them; they also have to play these four clubs of the big six. So it is no different for us than them. But they have to play three of them away from home. Well, we have to play only two of them away from home, I guess. We have to play Liverpool at home, Manchester United at home, Tottenham away. We have to play three of them at home, while Manchester City have to play three of them away from home, which is going to be much more difficult than playing them at home. And Newcastle at home should be easy. Fulham at home is also, Fulham are a good side, but I don't know if they are going to. It depends on the day. Leeds away, Nottingham Forest at home, so it is going to be pretty difficult for even Manchester City in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fixtures. Four of the teams they play are the traditional big six, so it is going to be difficult for them. And if they drop 5 points here, and Arsenal do not, which is a possibility. Arsenal drop 3 points and they drop 6 points. So Arsenal are going to go on this run with a 7 point lead, with the advantage of maybe losing two of these five fixtures, and that is when they have dropped 3 points here as well in the five fixtures, and then they go with the luxury of having a 7 point lead with these fixtures. And then if you look at the remaining fixtures, they are going to be much more easier than what these fixtures are. So it's looking good for Arsenal, to, if you ask me. And obviously this was about the title race, but coming to other Premier League fixtures, it was a pretty exciting fixture because one two goals were scored in 4 games. Tottenham versus Brentford seemed like 15 shots in total in the game, 3 shots on target. I don't think that fixture is worth talking about, and I don't know where Tottenham is going, but I won't like to go with them wherever they are going. Liverpool versus Leeds again. I predicted a Leeds win here, but yeah, Leeds are not as good as I thought because they were not able to string two passes together against Liverpool. Liverpool tried. They have the Ekitike and Words partnership where Ekitike is doing everything and Words is just not doing enough. Like he's not that good a player that they first thought, and like he Ekitike goes past three players and gives the ball to Words. Words is supposed to make space for himself and then shoot because he is that player. He is that player that should bring calmness and skill set to have the composure in front of the goal. But he just shoots it anyhow in front of bodies where he knows that a player is going to tackle if I shoot in front of me. There are so many bodies in front of me, so you're supposed to take it on your left and then make space and then shoot, but he's not doing that and looks a little frantic right now. And other than that, obviously Mo Salah is not there, and attacking threat on goal is not the same that it used to be, and they are playing very slow from the back. Their build up is very slow. They are lacking even number 10s. Maybe they are lacking a bit of creativity, they are lacking a bit of energy, which is weird to say about Liverpool. But Arne Slot is trying to rebuild his team, and they are going through a process maybe. So that is okay. That is fine. This season is fine for them. It is not going to be a big deal. But obviously, drawing to Leeds at home is not good. And in the top four race, they are a pretty like they are not comfortable at all right now. Even though they have a 4 point lead, maybe. Let's look at the table as well. If I show you the table, looking at the table, okay, wait, let me transition. Yeah, they have a 3 point lead right now. Chelsea drew their game as well against Bournemouth, so they have a 3 point lead, but their goal difference is significantly lesser than what Chelsea's is, and even Manchester United are in the conversation. Sunderland are in the conversation, but I don't think they really are in the conversation as such as of now. And you might see Newcastle also coming into the conversation very soon. I won't be surprised if Newcastle come and compete for the top four spots. So this is going to happen for sure. And yeah, that is how the Premier League is going. Crystal Palace versus Fulham. Again, Crystal Palace not able to see off a victory, and it was the most predictable 1-1 ever. Fulham are a decent side, Crystal Palace are a decent side, both physical sides, both like similar sort of sides, I think. But yeah, it was a deadlock and nothing much to talk about that fixture as well. Mateta scored finally when I subbed him in my FPL bench. But anyway, so yeah, a good Premier League midweek, and yeah, tomorrow another set of fixtures, and it is coming thick and fast, and this can define seasons. Like this can literally define what who is going to win the Premier League, who is going to be relegated, who is going to be well placed to compete for the top four race. So these things, these fast set of fixtures, if you pick up bad momentum here, you would never know when you are 3 6 points worse off than you were before entering the Christmas period. So yeah, let's see what happens, and keep watching my videos because someone needs to.